Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katesbookdate. I'm an author and an editor. All my stuff is linked down below if you want to check it out. Today we're going to do a vlog catch up. I'm currently in major revision mode for what I've been calling Gracie's book. I have not revealed the title yet. This is going to be my 11th book. It's going to be the first book in a new series. Y'all, after months of not posting consistently on social media to market my books, I have finally kicked myself back into gear and we're on top of it. We're doing it. And now my first attempt at jumping back in, and this is what I get. I'm not gonna read you the comments. I don't want to look at them anymore. But if you want to see the absolute shit show that is this video's comment section, it's posted on my channel in the shorts area. Maybe if you feel so inclined, go like the video or comment or something to engage with it, and hopefully YouTube will figure out, oh, that's the intended audience, and push it that way instead. I have ended up on the wrong side of YouTube. It's fine. It was funny at first. It's gotten a little bit absurd. It's not even that viral. It's gotten 36,000 views. Everyone seems to have missed the point of the video, and it's not like one comment is rude. There's 33 comments on it currently, and I think they're all rude comments. No one has said anything nice, so it's been interesting. Anyways, yeah, we're trying to get back into it. We're back to marketing the books. I've been working on my projects. I just wrapped up my final editing client for the month yesterday, and now I don't have anyone until July, which is a perfect little break, so I'm just gonna focus on Gracie's book in the meantime. I'm really nearly done with any large scale edits. I'm just making tweaks. I've been going through this weekend. I got a lot done, my bullet list of things I want to do, and I've changed all of the things that were in this particular scene, in this particular chapter, this change needs to be made, and now I have throughout the book this needs to be tweaked, more arc things rather than one chapter revisions, other than one little section. I need to add a few scenes to one little section. I just haven't figured out what they're going to be yet. So once we finish with this checklist, I'm going to jump into line edits, and then that'll be that. As far as the short thing goes, I'm kind of joking. I'm mostly joking. It's I've debated, should I just turn the comments off? Should I just delete the video? Is it worth keeping it up? The video itself makes no money, even though it's gotten 30 something thousand views. It's made $2, so that's not a reason to keep it up. What I've been checking is the ranking on Amazon for the book that this video is advertising, and the ranking has gone up. So even though this video, I'm just taking a beating in these comments, some people who are quiet and not commenting seem to understand that this is about a book and have been picking up the book. So that is the reason to leave it up. Speaking of social media and content creation, this is a great segue into today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives, and you may recognize them because I have talked about them on my channel quite a bit in the past. They offer all kinds of classes and tons of different topics. I've taken their writing classes before. They have ones on business, entrepreneurship, finances. They also have more productivity and lifestyle stuff, and then they also have stuff that has to do with graphic design and social media content creation, which is what I am focusing on in my life currently, and something I would love to level my skills up on. This is the class in particular I have my eye on to start with: social media content creation in Canva from beginner to advanced. I actually already use Canva for most of my content creation, so I feel I have that kind of beginner skill set, so I'm very curious to see if I can improve and learn from this class. I love that they have a nice mix on their platform of beginner and advanced classes, so you can find something no matter where you're at. Their classes are also taught by industry experts, so you can trust they know what they're talking about. I've been trying to post more on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of the stuff for marketing my books, and it seems like this class will be a great fit for making Instagram images, Instagram reels. I've thought about dabbling in Pinterest, haven't done it yet. If you're interested in trying out Skillshare for yourself, I will have their link down below in my description. The first 500 people will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can try it out, see if it's a good fit for you. Like I said earlier, I've taken a ton of their classes in the past, so if you need any recommendations, especially in the writing, publishing, business sections, those are the ones I've taken the most classes in. Feel free to let me know. I'd love to give you a recommendation. But without further ado, let's get into the rest of today's vlog. I didn't even let you say hi. How rude of me. You going to tell him about it? Oh. Oh, is that all? Oh. Dinosaurus. For those who were asking about Dean in the previous video, he's doing much better. We're finally done with our 8 million vet visits. This is his gigantic inhaler. He's not a fan, but he does get treats after every time, so he puts up with it. We have to do it twice a day, and this thing is hella expensive, and I have to refill it every month. But it's helped. He doesn't have his asthma attacks anymore, so we're happy. We actually haven't done it yet for the day, Mr. Dean. We actually haven't done it for the morning. I know. Okay. Don't hold your breath. You're making this harder than it needs to be. All done. Oh my god, the reflection of me is so bright. I just finished filming a video for Patreon. As you can see, it's quite long. So I'm gonna edit that. We're gonna work on Gracie's book, and everyone already sent in their questions for the podcast this month for Patreon, so I need to record that. So that's my plan. It's now 11:30. We're just really gonna be working on Gracie's book and Patreon content, I think. The Patreon video, it's the vlog club one. It's basically like a get ready with me chat, give you updates while I did my makeup, and I did a sneak peek cover reveal for 2 upcoming books, title reveal that hasn't been revealed yet over there. So if you want to be the first to see quite a bit of stuff, it's in that video. But keep it to yourself, because I'm not announcing it elsewhere for quite a bit if you do go watch it. I think that's all I got for you for now. Okay, a vlog club video is edited and up. This is what it's about this month, if you feel so inclined to check it out. Lunch break. Lunch break. I have a tiny bit of Chipotle left over from yesterday, so we're gonna start with this. Just finished recording the podcast for this month. Dean has not moved. Dino. I'm gonna work out, then we'll write tonight. That's the plan. It's like 1:45. It's only getting worse. It hasn't stopped. 46,000 views. It's not even like young people who are being this awful. It's like older people. And now the male population is up to 93%. Like, YouTube really did me dirty with the algorithm on this one. All 44 of those comments, not nice. All of them. At this point, I don't think we're reaching our intended audience at all. None of these people read. That much is clear. Maybe we should just take it down. I don't know. I don't really know. I've never had one end up this far on the wrong side. Like, sometimes it'll kind of hit. I guess I was kind of waiting it to see if it would kind of like segue into the right audience, because sometimes it'll start out on the wrong side of something and then like it'll find its people. We're at like 50,000 views, and we are just squarely in like men who hate women on the internet. Like, that is all. I don't really know what to do with it. It's now about 4:30. Oh my gosh, my makeup. I ended up doing a back and bicep day. I've been working on Gracie's book a little bit, made a couple of tweaks. There's this one scene, I just like keep going back and forth on what I want to do with it. I thought I wanted to go this direction, then I kind of like stopped, started to write in another direction. It wasn't really working. I don't know, I'm a little bit stuck on this one, and this is like the one, this I need to finish, and then I need to write a new chapter after it, and then that's pretty much it for new content. So this is like the last thing I need to do before I can go back to the beginning and start working on the like throughout arcs that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, and I'm stuck. That lighting helped a lot. I don't know if this is something like I just need to force myself to sit down and keep working at it, or if it's something I need to step away and just like let my subconscious work on it for a bit. I don't know. I don't trust myself when I feel like, oh, I'll just like step away from it and let my subconscious work on it for a while now, because that's what I've been doing for the last month, what I've been doing. But really, I've just been like not working on the book. I don't know. We got a lot done today. Today just ended up being a pretty heavy content creation day. Maybe I just like used up all of my creative juices for that, and we'll come back to this tomorrow with a fresh start because I have nothing else I need to be working on other than this book now that I'm done with client stuff. I've gotten all of the Patreon stuff done for the day. I did end up recording my podcast, but I haven't edited it yet. But other than that, I am done with like all of my work stuff for this month other than my own writing. So maybe we just start fresh tomorrow. The word count is this never-ending growing beast. You know what I might do? I could take a break from this book and I could switch over to book 2. I'm excited about that. I think that's what we're gonna do tonight. I don't really remember where I was at in book 2, so I think I might just pull it up and read through everything that I have to remind myself and like make some notes so I know where I want to go next, because man, I wrote more than I thought I did for this. I have the first 13 chapters of book 2 done. I've written about 20k so far. That's more than I thought. So I think I might just read through that tonight, kind of remind myself where I was at, where I was going with that story, and make some notes for that. I'm like really excited. I'm so excited to get back to this book. I can like already tell book 2 is gonna be my favorite in this series. This book wasn't even supposed to be a book. Like, I knew I was gonna follow different characters for each book in the series, but these characters I was never planning on giving a book, and they just like demanded their own story. A different couple was supposed to be book 2, and then I got the idea for this one, and now that couple has been demoted to book 3, and like book 2 came out of nowhere, and I think it's gonna be my favorite, not just in this series. I think it's gonna be my favorite book I've ever written. Like, I am obsessed. I feel like it's gonna be one of those things that I really love, and I don't know if that's gonna translate over to readers. Not in the sense that people are gonna read it and not like it. I think possibly it might be harder to convince people to read this one because it follows characters that you're probably not gonna expect are gonna be the characters to follow, and it's a trope I never thought I would write. This book has just like surprised me in more ways than one, but I am having so much fun, and I just like every time I'm not working on it, I'm like, I want to get back to it. I love Gracie's book too, but it's a totally different vibe, and maybe it's just because I've been working on it for so long, but I am so ready to be done with that so I can just focus on book 2. Like, all I want to do is work on book 2 right now. But we're so close to being done with Gracie's book. I just need to freaking finish it. With all that said, we're gonna work on book 2 tonight, I have decided. So I'm actually gonna end the vlog here so I can edit this and have this whole thing feel complete as well today. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys are all doing well. Make sure to check out Skillshare down below in the description if that's of interest to you, and I'll just see you guys in our next video very, very soon. Bye. No.